Welcome to Career Uprising. I'm your host and professional career coach, Lorraine Rise. Join me as I guide you through an amazing journey of self-discovery and empowerment. If you are looking for work, changing careers, or stuck in a toxic job, then this is the show for you. I offer both practical and spiritual guidance to help you up-level and advance your career. Let's start the uprising. Hey everyone, you are listening to episode 62, Why You're in the Wrong Career and How to Fix It. The wrong career? No way. Not me, you say. No, it's true. It happens. It might be you. We all get into some crazy stuff in our careers, right? It gets a little messy. So, hey there. I'm Lorraine Rise, your career coach, your host for the day. So thank you for finding me. And yeah, this is a big one, right? Feeling like you're in the wrong career. I have to say, if there is one thing that I hear over and over and over from clients and prospects, it's the word stuck. I feel stuck. That means a lot of things to different people, but I think that for a lot of people, it means they're in a career that maybe doesn't fulfill them, it doesn't meet their needs or play to their strengths in some way. So we're going to talk about that. So welcome to episode 62. We're rolling right along. I'm going to be so excited when I hit 100. I don't know what I'm going to do. We're going to have a party or have some giveaways or something like that. We'll get there. Stick with me each week or every couple weeks here. Okay. We will get there. But today we're going to tackle what to do if you feel like you're in the wrong career and how you might have gotten there. Okay. And is there such a thing as, quote, the wrong career? Okay. All right. So before we get started, I do want to say too, if you are new to this show, or even if you aren't, you need to know how to take action, how to get more help from me beyond this show, because that's where change is going to come. Okay. This show is just the beginning of all of the help that I have for you. If Facebook is your thing, you can find me on Facebook. I have a group called Career Uprising, kind of made for fans of this show or followers of my work in some way. So go there right now while you're listening to the show. You can multitask. Go to Facebook, look in your group, search for Career Uprising, and click join. All right. The other must do thing for you is get on my email list, and you'll get my blog posts, my videos, my show announcements, and so much more. Go to careeruprising.com/sign up and join. Okay. I'd love to get to know you. It's all free and it's there. Why would you not take advantage of it? Right? This show is just the beginning. Okay. So let's get right to it. All right. So a lot of people that I coach are moving, sometimes they're just moving from one company to another, and maybe they need help with the mechanics of the job search process. That's common. And I'm really good at helping with that. I'm really good. There's a lot of challenges just with that, from interviewing to networking to LinkedIn. There's so many things that can trip you up and moving parts. So that alone really is a reason to get help and hire a coach, right? And not go through it alone. But changing careers or kind of reevaluating your career as a whole, that is definitely a whole nother ballgame and something that you would want to get help with. I'm a huge proponent of having a mentor and a support system or a coach going through any kind of life or career transition. And I've actually designed my career transformation program just for that purpose. It's made for people who are going through career transitions and don't know exactly what their next step is. They just know they're not really happy where they're at. So if you're looking for help and to do more than just get another job, but actually transform into something different or better, especially if that thing is kind of vague and gray and you don't know what it is. If any of that sounds like you, career transformation is the program for you. It will give us enough time to really explore where you want to go. Where do you add value in the world, in the workplace? And what would that look like for you? Okay. So, then some people too just feel like they kind of stumbled into their career path, right? Have you ever felt that way? Like it just kind of found me. I didn't really choose it. I've just been doing it for so long. I don't remember why I got into it, or I just woke up one day at mid-career, midlife, and realized I no longer fit my job. And, you want desperately to do something different, something more meaningful. I hear that a lot. I think a lot of people who get to the mid and late career stage are like, you know what? I'm done just working for the man, just getting the paycheck. I want to do something meaningful. I want to work for a company whose mission I really admire, and who's doing something good in the world. So I feel like I'm making a contribution. I have to say that is something really big. I feel like that those kinds of things start to matter a little bit more to us as we get older, and we tend to prioritize that. Maybe not everybody, but I've noticed that's a trend among my clients who are mid and late career, that the meaning matters. Definitely. I like that. So they want to do something different, but don't want to start all over and go back to school. I get it. I get it. These are really common problems, and they're fixable problems, right? If there's a question, there's always an answer. Always. So how do people end up in a career that's maybe not right for them? How did we get here, right? Well, first of all, I think that you need to accept, at least I do, that there's a fair amount of trial and error that just goes along with life. It's the cost of living. We don't always know what we want right out of the gate when we're 24 and graduating college, right? So don't have that expectation. I mean, how could you possibly know? Allow yourself to change and evolve. I want you to try different things. That's how you get yourself to wherever it is you're supposed to be at that time. So I think step one is first to acknowledge that it's okay to change careers. It doesn't necessarily mean it was wrong, right? It just means maybe the career was not the best choice for you, or maybe it was right at the time even. It might not even be wrong. Maybe it's just not right for you anymore. So again, not resisting and avoiding, but just accepting that was the choice you made. You made the best choice at the time. Maybe you've evolved past it or changed your priorities in some way. So a new career needs to follow in order to catch up with where you are internally. That's a beautiful thing. Don't see it as a bad thing. So step one, right there. Be willing to accept a certain amount of trial and error and doing different things, especially in your early career. Okay, I think that's completely normal. I'm certainly not using my first degree in school, at least not professionally, right? You got to allow yourself some wiggle room. Okay, second thing is I think we can always know ourselves better. All right, it's really important when picking a career to know yourself. And you probably think, yeah, I know myself. No. I'm talking about really know yourself. Like write it down, okay? And question, what are my real interests and my strengths and my priorities? Those are the three things I move clients through when I coach them in the career transformation program. We talk about that, and I ask you a lot of intentional questions and guide you through how to uncover what are you interested in, what are you good at that the world needs, and what matters to you. Those three things should be guiding your career choice. It gets to the heart of what you love and what you're good at and what your priorities are, okay? 3 essential components of a career change right there. That alone can be enough to kickstart a lot of people. And know what motivates you. What motivates you to perform your best? You need to find a career path that's going to appropriately reward that specific motivation and reward you in a way that is meaningful for you because it's different for everyone. And stop saying money. Oh, that's what motivates me is money. Please, that motivates all of us, okay? We all have bills to pay. Money isn't your primary motivation. Yes, you might want to make a lot of money, and that's totally fine. Do that. I hope you do. But don't confuse that with what motivates you to do a good job somewhere, because that's rarely ever the case. All right? So money is a means to an end, but it's not the actual motivation. You can throw money at a problem all day long and still be miserable. You know I'm right, guys, okay? You know I'm right. Okay. So I think that also sometimes people just kind of enter their careers maybe for the wrong reasons, right? So go back and ask yourself, why did I enter this career? Did I just think that it was going to make a lot of money? So let's go do that. Or that just looks interesting. So let's go do that. Or, whatever it is. But if you take a job for the wrong reasons, it's not going, no amount of money, for example, is going to make up for the stress, the commute, your boss, and all the other things that you don't like about it. So fix what is wrong, not some other part of it, right? The heart of it is this work that you love? Is this how you want to add value to the world? Is this something you want to be known for? Does it play to your natural strengths? Things that come easy for you, but yet also offers just the right amount of growth and challenge. Those are my criteria that I just shared with you, but yours might be different. So I can coach you through how to determine your own criteria so that you make the right move and don't repeat the mistakes that got you to a career that you don't like. All right, let's take a quick commercial break for just a minute. We're going to be back and I'm going to expand on this even more and help you take action towards getting into the right career. Okay, we will be right back. Hey guys, we're on a break for just a minute, and I want to tell you how you can work with me personally as your career coach. My signature program, Career Transformation, is perfectly designed for clients who are going through a major career transition. If you're changing fields, or maybe returning to the workforce after an absence, or even undecided on a career path, this is the solution for you. My coaching process is laser focused and is tailored to your needs. So we'll gain clarity on your path and craft a job search strategy that will support your big career move. So if that sounds amazing, take action now by heading over to my website, careeruprising.com, to learn more about the Career Transformation Program and apply for a phone call with me. All right, let's get back to our show. All right, so we are back. So let's finish this out here. What can you do if you want to make a move into a new career? You feel, for whatever reason, something got you here and you're not happy. This is so many people, so it's okay. But like I said, the first thing is to really take a good in-depth inventory. And it's mostly a self-inventory, right? So questions that you want to be asking yourself before you make a jump into a new career path or a new company, whatever it may be. Why are you unhappy? What is it specifically in this job or career that needs fixing, right? So why bother changing at all? Because our goal is to not repeat the same problem somewhere else or just create new ones by moving into another wrong career, right? And I think it's important too, this just to kind of expand on what I was saying before, whether or not something is right or wrong is up to you, right? That's a judgment that you're placing on there. There really is no right or wrong. There's just what you choose and then what happens next, right? It's really true. That applies to everything in life. So you might even want to decide, is this wrong? It just means that something is not aligned with you, okay? Something maybe about the company culture or the work that you're doing, the location, you name it, is not aligned with you. But you have to trust yourself that you took the job for a reason. And maybe it's just a learning experience. So it's okay. Just move forward. But do a good self-inventory. Really ask yourself those questions. Put it on paper. Figure out what is it I'm trying to fix so that I know to recognize that in the next job and grade my next job against that criteria. You need to know exactly what you're looking for. Number 2, you should always do this, but specifically for contemplating a career change, engage your network and expand your network. Talk to other people who are interested in what you want to do or think you want to do, or even just people who have made big career moves. Interview somebody who has made a career change, even if they're in a different line of work. They'll love you for it, really. They'll love talking about themselves, I promise. And they will give you invaluable information about how to make a career change. And they've done it. They're already there. You can ask them, how did you do it? What motivated your career change? What were your barriers? How did you overcome them? How did you settle upon this new job? How did you make the choice of what career path to go into? There's endless questions that you can ask them to help yourself get there. Number 3, you're going to have to reframe your mindset. I'm sorry, but if you want to go through any transition in life, if you want to find a better career, whatever it is, you're going to have to show up differently and have a different mindset and be open to possibilities. Change and transition always require you to think differently and think bigger than you have before, because you're creating something new that you didn't do before. So you have to have thoughts first that will match that. So if that sounds really woo-woo and pie in the sky, it is, but let me help you with that. I actually made a resource recently that is for sale on my website. It's so inexpensive. It's $10. And it's a guided meditation called Manifest Your Ideal Career. And it will walk you through how to reframe your mindset. Okay, and how to actually start thinking differently. What thoughts do I need to let go of? And which ones do I need to adopt to get from A to B? Invaluable. Okay, go check that out. You can go to careeruprising.com/store. And there's a couple other ones there too, but that's the one that just came to mind for this show, is really kind of helping you take the next step. And then get help. Get help from someone. Change and transition also requires support, motivation, accountability, guidance. So I would personally, I would hire a coach, right? That's why I became a coach, because I think it's so effective. But whatever you do, find someone who can help you understand yourself better. And career coaches are really good at that. They can help you do a scan of what career paths are out there, right? We see the broader picture of everyone's careers. And it's so confusing out there now. There are careers out there now that didn't even exist 10 years ago, So someone like myself can help you to find that and give you clarity, confidence, accountability, all those things that you need to get through the processes of change, because it's definitely a process. But my final thought, which I said before, is embrace this mentality of not thinking about a career as right or wrong. There's just what is a match for you right now in your life and what isn't. And you're going to change, you're going to evolve, you're going to have different priorities at different stages in your life. So don't necessarily see where you've been as wrong. Trust yourself that you chose that for a reason, but then allow yourself to choose something new as well. Okay? There you have it. A little bit short and sweet, but a powerful message. And now you got to act on it. What are you going to do differently now as a result of hearing this show? That's where change happens. So if you need help towards your goals, you know what I do, right? You know I can help you. I'd love to. But at least if you want, start small. Sign up for my emails, join me on LinkedIn, Facebook, go to the store, try the meditation, whatever you want to do. But bottom line, don't stay in the dark, wondering what to do, trying to change careers all by yourself. I can do it with you. You've probably already been trying it by yourself, right? And it's probably not working. So let somebody help you. Okay? All right. I will be back with another episode, probably sometime in October. But have a good one, guys. Thank you. That's it for today's show. Thank you so much for listening. If you like what you heard today, please consider giving the show a positive review on iTunes. It would mean a lot to me, and it would help to spread the word so that others can learn about the show. Thanks again for tuning in, and I can't wait to connect with you again next time on Career Uprising.
This show is brought to you by InflowRadio.com, the best curated talk radio network for personal development, wellness, spirituality, and conscious business.